And this is a webinar specifically for LTD users who have the LTD of outranking, but they're not quite active, or let's say for those who have registered on outranking very recently. So we are conducting a webinar to help everyone understand. Okay, I have a message here. All right, okay. Thanks, Patrick, for this transcript. All right. So so we have two type of people here. One are LGD users, and the other one are newly registered users on outranking who would like to know how outranking helps you out with everything that you do online to rank your content. Yes, absolutely, absolutely. I'll be putting up the video on YouTube, as well as I'll be sharing the video in an email to all who have registered for the webinar. So definitely yes. So let's get started. First thing first, why outranking.io is different. So let's get started. And here are the 5 reasons. First thing first, what we will be doing is I will take one reason at a time, and I will also show the demonstration along with it, so you exactly know what I'm talking about and are we going to relate it with or not. So the first thing is auto-defined web page type. Now let's get started, and this is the dashboard of outranking. And you will see all your documents here. You can create folders, organize them. You can uh, you can do all of those things here, wherein you want to create structures for your documents and according to your clients, and you can do all of that here. Moving on to new document, let's click on new document. And we provide 3 different types of documents. First is SEO brief, wherein you create a brief of everything that needs to be included by your writers when they start writing the content. So let's say if you're a bunch of writers who are writing content for you manually, you can simply create a brief on a particular topic or a keyword, and it will include everything from outline, title, search intent, brand's angle, everything, NLP terms, everything. And you can just give the brief to your writers, and they will exactly know what to do when they start writing the content. Second one is AI assisted SEO writing, which is the most popular one, wherein we create content from scratch with title, outlines, and then generating a quality SEO optimized first draft and then optimizing it further. And the last one is optimize existing content. So let's say you already have a web page, you want to, analyze, audit a current web page that you have, and you want to see what is missing out on that page, and try and optimize it further with using outranking. So we will go ahead with AI assisted SEO writing because that will include almost everything that we would like to see. And so anyone from the attendees, please give me any keyword or a topic that you would like to write a content on, a content piece on. Please just share it in chat. Michael, yes, please go ahead, unmute yourself, and please give me any topic or a primary keyword that you would like me to demonstrate it. Live coaching certification. All right. So let's go ahead with this one. So let's go ahead with live coaching certification, and let me enter the primary keyword, that is live coaching certification. And to go ahead with, let's click on advanced setting. Let's see what we have here. So outranking offers 12 different languages. You can choose a language you want to write content in, and then enter the primary keyword in that particular language. You can change the location to a country, to a state, to a city. If you're targeting local market, you can change it to city as well, or state. Or you can change this and be specific about it, because on the basis of that, outranking will recognize the top 20 ranking pages, your competitors, and along with that, it will analyze them. It will give you what all you need to do so that you can outrank them. So make sure you're putting up the right location, and then you can simply click on create new document. Now outranking will go into serve, collect information from top 20 ranking pages for life coaching certification in United States, and it will come up with all the suggestions and everything that you need to do to move forward. So hold on for maybe 10-20 seconds, and we should be going forward with our first step, that is title. Here you go. So this is the workflow. All you need to do is just follow the workflow steps. title, outline, writing tools, optimize, and publish. These are the 5 steps that you need to follow. Currently, we are on the title step, and outranking has generated some intent driven, unique outlines for you automatically. So, guys, mind it, this is newly written titles. This is not something which is, rewritten or copy pasted from top 20 pages. This is newly written titles. Select the one that makes sense to you, and on the basis of your selection, you will see that how many keywords you're ranking from the list of the keywords that has been mentioned here. The target is 12 plus, and you are targeting only 9 keywords plus add more keywords is the suggestion here. So try to add more keywords and select the title which makes sense to your use case. Along with that, you're targeting more keywords. Also, if you're not satisfied with this title, you can click on generate more and it will generate more titles for you as well. So let's say we select the first one, Excel as a coach, top life coaching certification for 2024. You can look into the keywords here and you see that best is something that has been used a lot of times. So what you can do is you can add best as somewhere. Uh, let's say best. You can edit it right here by clicking it. And now you see you're targeting 11 keywords. Now moving forward, coaching programs. Programs is something that has been used multiple times. Live coaching programs certification, right? So let's add this here, and now you will see that you're targeting a lot of keywords and your target has reached up to 21, and while the target is 12 only. So you're good to go here. So make sure you put up a right title which is targeting more keywords, but yes, never try to force anything in your title or anywhere in the content, because that will just hinder everything that you are doing, and it will not help. So try to add things which really matters to your use case. And once you select the title, now comes the first part, that is auto define web page type. On the basis of your title selection, outranking will automatically identify what sort of web page you are trying to write here. So web page type says informative blog post, and these are all the web page types that you can create using outranking. So if and this is identified automatically on the basis of the title. So if you want to change it, you can change it from here. But if you think that this is the right format that you would like to go ahead with, you can just keep it as informative blog post. And this is very important part here, and why. So when you have the web page type identified from the very beginning, and when you go on to the outline step, outranking will automatically create intent driven, user intent driven outlines for you on the basis of the web page type. So it will be in sync with your context of creating a blog post, and it will be in the sync with the title that you have selected. So let's go on to the next step, that is outline. And now we are moving on to the next step in the workflow, that is outline. And now outranking will generate some intent driven unique outlines using research and keywords automatically. So let's wait until, and then we move on to the next part, that is user intent driven generated outlines. So outranking is generated some unique outlines which are newly written and which are user intent driven. So it's written from the perspective of a user who is intending to read something which gives more information and value. And these outlines are from 360 perspectives. So you'll get some ideas which are from all the various departments of a particular topic. So look into them. So let's look into them together, like introduction to life coaching mastery. What is life coaching? Why pursuing a certification matters? Charting the course for success, navigating your options, key factors in choosing the right program, comparison of top life coaching certification program for 2024, the cream of the crop, 2024's premium life coaching certifications, specialization niches, tailoring your coaching skills, investment and returns, commitment to excellence, from learning to practicing, transition into your coaching career, and FAQs. So it's talking very much in context with what we are writing, right? So this is something very important. And I would like to show you something even, astonishing is that, let's say you want to create, you have an idea of a H2 or a topic that you would like to add. So let's say, for example, I will select something to show you an example here. Let's say key factors in choosing the right program. And let me remove this from here. And let's say you want to add a custom H2, you click on add H2, and at the bottom, you'll be able to add your own H2. I'm adding this in, for an example, key factors in choosing the right program. And you want to get some ideas on the basis of the H2 that you've added. You can click on H3 idea and it will generate some H3 ideas on the basis of your H2. So you don't have to worry about what all needs to be added. It will give you ideas on what needs to be done. Accreditation, accreditability of the coaching program, program duration, coaching methodologies, specialization, inclusion of practical coaching, access to mentorship, and cost and return on investment. And these are the key factors, right? So it's talking sense. Can I use this H3 section to sell my certification? I didn't get your point here. Can I use this H3 section to sell my certification? Yes, absolutely. So that's, if I understand your question correctly, you're trying to put up a content which will help you to get some traffic and then conversion. Yes, absolutely. You can use this section and create content on around this. So that's what we're planning to do here. So let me remove this. I was just showing you an example here, and we have 25 outlines altogether, and the requirement is 7 to 18 only. So be in this frame. Don't go way too overboard, because that is not the your competitors are doing. So be in this range, or you can go little overboard, like maybe 20 outlines, but don't go way too overboard. Let's remove few of them from here quickly. Let's say I remove this one, and now we are 22. Let me remove this one as well, and now we are 19. Let's say we are good with 19. Now let's look into the left side of the part. So here are all the keywords that you can target in your outline. So you can simply edit here and target any keyword that you would like to add. So let's say license is something that has been added a lot of times. For example, training your coaching skills. I'm just showing an example here. I'm adding license, and now you see you're targeting license as well. So this is how you can add more keywords in your outlines. But again, try to add things which really make sense. Don't try to force it. And let's look into the below part here, and there are ranking pages. So these are the top 20 competitors which are already ranking for this particular keyword, that is life coaching certification in US. You can click on expand all and you can see what they are writing in the form of outlines. And if you like something, you can simply click here and that will be added to your outline at the bottom. Now you can rephrase it and this will become your own. And this way you will not miss out on anything that your competitors have. So look into your outlines from your competitors, add something that you're missing out on, and then go ahead with it. Now, the second part is questions here. So questions tab will have all the important people also ask questions that people are usually searching on Google. So these are the popular questions. So if you would like to add them, simply click on this icon and those questions will be added to your outline. You can simply club them up with FAQs as well if you want to. So that's something important. Now let's look into our presentation before moving forward. Custom background research. So what it does for you. So what outranking does is it adds this top 20 pages that you see here as background research. So it adds this pages and the content on it as a background research to feed AI, so that when AI starts writing the content, it will take this content from the top 20 pages as background research and it will write on the basis of that. It will write the content in a new way. It will not rewrite it. So this is the research that it is adding at the back end to help you generate quality content. But let's say you have some really good web pages that you know which are not ranking in top 20, but they have really good content on it. And if you would like to add them to background research, click on add URL and add all the web pages that you know have really good content about this topic, add all of them here. And you can add up to 100 at a time and just click on add URL and all of those URLs will be added to the background research. Again, there might be cases where you will see that certain domain is ranking in top 20, which is unfortunately which is not good and which shouldn't be there, but still it's ranking. It's Google, you never know, right? So if you want to remove them from background research because it might have some not factual data as well, and you would like to keep it out of the background research, you can simply click on this icon. So for example, Reddit might have some information which is not really factual. It can be manipulative as well, right? So you can click on this icon and this particular domain will be removed from the entire background research. So this way you can make your own custom background research before you move forward. And this is the most important part, because if your background research is perfect and is apt, the content that will be generated will be apt and will be of more quality in nature. And so, okay, let me put it this way. So let's say, for example, if someone is writing content all by himself on a particular topic, what he would be doing or what she would be doing, she would be researching about that topic and coming up with some important research, data that it will take into consideration while writing all by herself or himself. So this is the background research that is being added here, and you are taking help of advanced AI to write the content in a specific manner, which will be of more superior quality. So make sure that you have the best research added to the background, and that's how you'll generate some quality content. So that's about the background research that we were talking about. And we will move forward and then we will go on to the next steps, that is increase originality and uniqueness in sync with EEAT and automatic optimization. Before that, I have a question here. Let's take the question. Does Google flag this as AI writing? Okay, so let me put it this way. As you know that AI is everywhere and it's getting advanced every day, right? So it's not going anywhere. Everyone knows that it's going to get advanced. Everyone is using AI right now and it will be used even more in coming days and months, right? So how Google will recognize what content is good, what content needs to be ranked, and what content is garbage and does not needs to be ranked or penalized? And that all depends on the EEAT guidelines that Google has come up with. And that is experience, expertise, authoritativeness, and trustworthiness. And that is what outranking exactly does for you. When I talk about the 5 reasons, the next one is increase originality and uniqueness in sync with EEAT. And this is something which will help you to get those brownie points and get in the limelight of Google, that will help you to rank the content. So I will be coming on that point. How about adding specific brand background information and tone? We will be coming on tone with the next step and add specific brand background. You can definitely add any URLs that you would like to add in the background, and you can do that. Absolutely. So there is an option under the new document. There's an option optimize existing content. You can use it. You can if you have the web page, you can add the URL, or if you don't have it, just simply add the primary keyword and go along with it, and you will be taken directly to the editor where you can copy paste the content as well. And outranking will audit that content for you, analyze it, and it will come up with all the suggestions, optimization that you can do forward. Moving forward with outranking. I will show you this as well. Just hold on. So let's go ahead and, okay, I have one more question here. Okay, awesome, great. So let's get started. And so we have around 20 outlines. And now we will move on to the next step, and that is first draft. Write yourself will directly take you to the editor where you can start writing all by yourself, or you can your team can start writing the content all by themselves. Or if you want to generate content quickly, which is optimized, you click on first draft. And here comes the most important part. And you are on the third step of the workflow, that is writing tools. And now here, outranking will help you to create a template. So you can create a template like what should be the tone, what should be the voice, how to use verbs. You can put up all the details here, change this, and then use that template every time you want to generate content as per your requirement. But let's say you don't want to create a template, you simply want to change some parameters here and there and simply want to generate a first draft. Then these are all the parameters that you can change quickly. So what should be the tone? Tone can be a little specific and it will definitely work for you. Don't be very specific. You can be little specific than generic. So let's say friendly and witty. You can be you can write professional, you can write casual. You can be, let's say for example, you're writing a travel blog and you can literally write a mother with 3 kids, and it will actually write it from the perspective of a mother with 3 kids who is planning to travel on a trip. So that's how it is, like, try and put up a tone which is little creative and you will get the content in a specific manner. So I'm writing, let's say, friendly and fun and witty. A voice, how to use words, how to write comparison type sections, how to write FAQs. You can change all of this from here as per your requirement. How to answer all of the sections. This says that concisely with fewer and shorter sentences broken down into small passages, lists, or tables where possible. So let's say if you want some, detailed content and not just few passages or lines, you can remove this from here, and you can write detailed sentences, detailed information broken down into small passages, and it will write more content for you. So this is something that you can do here. And before generating the first draft, click on these options here and make sure that you have check mark on both of these options. The first one is generate optimized first draft. So if you have clicked on this, outranking will generate at least 60% of optimized draft for you. And the second one is generate originality suggestion. And this is something that I was talking about when we were on our presentation of how to increase originality and uniqueness in sync with EEAT. And that is something that I will show you once we generate the first draft. I see one more question here. Can I upload an art? No. Okay. Would I approach an article in a different manner if I am trying to get traffic to an offer versus trying to get traffic to sell ads on my blog? Absolutely. So that's where you decide your, tone of writing, or that's when you decide your web page type, and how you want to write the other sections that are there. And on the basis of your intent of writing the content for the audience, accordingly it will generate the content for you. So make sure that you put up a tone in a right manner. Along with that, you are choosing up the right title with the web page type that you were planning to write, and it will write in that particular thing with all the content that you are creating using AI. So make sure that you have selected both the options here. How would be the tone be different in each case? So as I said, it all depends on what sort of tone you want to add. There is a very good uh, blog that Outranking has written on tones. Let me just share the link with you guys, and you will get a lot of insights from this blog. 148 plus types tone in writing with examples. You will get a lot of information of what you need to do, how you need to do. And I'm just sharing this link of the blog in the chat. So please take note of this URL, and which will be very informational. Please take the note of the URL that I have shared in chat, and that will be very helpful for you guys to understand what should be the tone, how you can add different tones. And once you're done with all of this, so this is the outline that you already have here on your editor. Simply click on generate first draft. And now Outranking will start writing the content for you step by step right in front of you for all the outlines that you have. Meanwhile, this is happening. Any questions, guys, that you would like to talk about? I have just shared it in the chat. Okay, just hold on, guys. I'm sharing, it was for the panelists, but yeah, I'm sharing it for everyone. Yep, here you go. So here is the blog post by Outranking, which will help you to write content in a specific manner and tone. Please take a note of it. All right, Michael, you're welcome. Yeah, so as you can see, the Outranking has started writing content for you, right? Everywhere. And the tone was friendly and witty. So the way it writes for you, it will be a little funny as well, right? Like, certification, those shiny badges of honor that say, I know my stuff. So it's writing in a specific manner as per your tone. So make sure you use a creative tone, because this is how you're generating content, which is little different from what others are doing. And most of them are using informational, casual, professional, easy to understand sort of tones, and they are all going to generate same sort of content. So try to be a little different, and that's where you will get some brownie points. So it has started writing content for us, and meanwhile this is happening, let me share something very important for you guys before we move forward. So I just showed you guys, we are on right now 5 reasons. Out of that, we are on the 4th reason, increase originality and uniqueness, which I will show you right now once the entire draft is generated. So before moving on to that, let me explain you what technology Outranking is using. So first of all, Outranking is using GPT-4 Advanced, plus it's using DaVinci training models, and along with that, Outranking is using its own algorithm which goes into Google and collects information as background research data from today's date also. So if something is indexed in Google today, it will also consider that information as background research. So the content that is generated is very much from today's date and not something from 2021 or 2022 or 2023 year limited to any time. It will from today's date. It will be from date which is from latest background research has been taken from. So this is something very important to generate content from today's date. And as you can see, generating originality suggestion is generating some originality suggestions for you. And once that is done, we are here. Yeah. Hey, here you go. So now we are on the fourth step, that is optimize. And before we go there, let me close the step and let me show you what it is all about when it comes to increasing originality and uniqueness in sync with EEAT guidelines of Google. So as you can see that at most of the places you will see this brackets, and it is giving you an insight of what you should do additionally so that you have uniqueness and originality on your content. Include a screenshot of live coaching session, a quote from a live coach about the transformative power of coaching. So if you want to, if you like this idea, remove this and simply implement this idea here. And this needs to be done by a human, with a human touch, with a human idea perspective. And that's where the uniqueness will come into the picture. Secondly, include a statistics on customer preference for certified life coaches and success story of how certification propelled a life coach's career. So it's coming up with, so why pursuing certification matters. So it's talking in sense with the H tree that we have written. And these are some suggestions that outranking is giving you, which will add originality and uniqueness to your content. And this is not it. It will come up with some more suggestion at most important places. So this is that you see here are the suggestions that are additionally added on your content, which will add uniqueness and originality to your content if you implement them. I see a question here. Do you teach about how often to post on a blog to create traffic for offers and selling ads on the blog? Oh man, this is a very debatable question, but if you talk about outranking has more than 400 blogs already on the website. So we almost publish a blog, maybe 3 to 4 blogs in a month, and maybe 7, 8 at a time, just for outranking, right? So like it is very important that you put up a lot of content online. Again, along with that, the content has to provide value to the users and it has to be original as well. And these are the suggestions that will help you to add originality to your content. So let's look into it. Comparison of top life coaching certification programs for 2024. And here are some suggestions. Include quotes from successful graduates of each program to add personal testimonials about effectiveness and impact of certification. Add statistics regarding job placement or average income post certification. Improve readability by breaking down the text into bullet points for each program, highlighting the key features succinctly. So these are the suggestions that you will find almost on all the H3s, and it will be different from from one or the other. Like it will be as per the H3 that is written here. So try to implement them. If it sounds good, try to implement one or maybe two or all three of them, or simply if it doesn't match your use case, simply remove this part from your content. But yeah, don't try to force it. Only if it makes sense to you, try to add all by yourself, because that's where the originality will come in. Because see, our AI will take you to a level which is 70% of your work, which is done in a good way. But the rest 30% is very important, where the human touch, human intervention, and human ideas comes into the place and picture. So these are the suggestions which needs to be done with the help of a human, and that's where the originality and uniqueness will come into the picture. Secondly, I will always tell, not to add images using AI, like create your own images or add images in the form of screenshots. That will do. But images created by AI, Google does penalize them, because AI images created by AI are very much manipulative, and they are not something which is factual at times, because as you know, like Barack Obama wearing a swimsuit, like that's how people create images using AI. So try to use images which are real. Screenshots is the best way to put up things, and which says that you are adding original images. So yeah, I will definitely recommend adding screenshots. So And also along with that, outranking will come up with, it will write content in a structured manner. It will highlight things which are important. It will automatically uh, highlight them by making them bold. And it is writing content in a right manner for you, with the cons, best for, benefits, everything in a right format. So that's about it. This is how it writes content for you, and will come up with this suggestions at almost all the places, which will help you to add right images or quotes in the right sections. And before we move forward, so this was something that I was talking about: increase originality and uniqueness in sync with EEAT. Try to implement this, and this will help you to get some brownie points on your content. Any questions, guys? Anything that you have up till now that you would like to talk about before I move on to the next step? Anything, guys, that you would like to talk about? All right, so I'll move forward, and let's move forward here, and let's go to optimize step. That is the fourth step. And let's see the SEO score. So we are already on 62 SEO, 67 SEO score, bottom right corner. Green bubbles, green, red. Okay, so I have just integrated Grammarly on my browser, so it helps me to change things wherever it's needed. And yeah, you can integrate Grammarly. It's Grammarly friendly as well. So yes, absolutely. Now let's look into the left side. We are on 67 SEO score while the target is 69. So as I said, it's generating an optimized draft for you. So you are already at 67. Target is 69, but if you optimize all of the important SEO elements, you can reach up to 90, 95 as well. So try to optimize everything possible. But again, as I said, like, don't force it on your content. So everything that you see in green is already optimized. Everything which is in yellow or red needs to be optimized further. So let's look into the title, and you can see that you're targeting all the important keywords. If you're not targeting all the keywords, you can generate more titles from here. Let's go to description. You're targeting important keywords. Here is your description. Here is your title, right? So you can change it. You can add more keywords if you want to. And now let's go on to headings. You have 10, 20 headings. Requirement is 7 to 8, 18. And these are all the keywords that you need to try and target in heading. If you want to add something in your heading, you can click on this magic wand and it will rewrite that heading for you, a particular heading which adds this keyword. So this is the existing one. Here you go. And this is the rewritten one. So if you like it and if you want to go ahead with it, wait a second. Yep. So if you want to add this, you can simply click on accept, and H3 will be replaced, and now you're targeting that keyword. So that's how it works, and you can add such keywords manually as well by just editing here if you want to. Now let's go on to common terms. So common terms are all the terms which are in the form of related keywords, NLP terms, search terms. Target is adding at least 80%. We have 54%, so you can try and target more. Currently, it has a yellow dot. So that means there's still some scope of improvement. And here it will tell you like how many times you're using a particular keyword. So you're using certification 29 times and it's showing your downward arrow. The typical use is 1 to 19 only. So it's telling you that you are using this word a lot of times. Try to reduce it. If you click here, it will exactly tell you where you are using it. It will highlight it for you. So you can remove wherever it's adding, more times and it is irrelevant. So remove them from there and be in this range, right? Now, moving forward, this says certificate and course 1 to 2 times. You're not adding it at all. Like, you can click on this magic wand and it will rewrite a passage from your content and it will add this keyword in it. Here you go. So this is the passage. Let's find out where it is. Yeah, it is highlighted for us. This is the passage. And this is the rewritten passage which adds the keyword in it. If you like the passage, review it and simply click on accept, and the passage is replaced. And now you are adding that particular keyword in your content. So this is something that you can do and add more keywords in your content. Now you see you added certification course twice and your SEO score is also going up. So this way you can add keywords that really make sense to your use case and then move forward. Now let's go to originality. So here is the entire analysis of the top 20 pages along with the content uniqueness every page has. Your competitor's uniqueness is right here, and this is your uniqueness. So if you are implementing the suggestions which has been mentioned here, any one of it, your uniqueness is going to be around at 14%, while the requirement is 5% only because that is the average. And yeah, so if you implement things, you will have really good chance of getting uniqueness higher than your competitors. Moving on to images, you need to have at least 9 to 17 images on your content, and these are the top 10 pages with number of images they have on their content. So if you want to see what they are adding in the form of images, click here, and that will take you to your competitors page, and which will show you that what are the images that they are using. You can try and add them to your content as well by creating your own images. So you can add images from here. Simply click here and add images wherever you want to. Then comes the internal links. So this is something very important. uh, Let me show you if I am able to do something here. Okay, give me a second. Let me try and add outranking if it's possible. You can add your sitemap as default from settings of your account. And so yeah, I'm it is not, outranking is not something to do live coaching certification, and I need to add my sitemap. So yeah, if you add your sitemap, it will give you all the suggestions of internal links, like which internal link can be added to your content on what particular anchor text. So you just click and the link will be added. Also, if you want to add it manually, you can select a word and just click on this link and just add the link here and click on go, and the link will be added. So this is how you can add the links. And the target is adding in one internal link at least. So try to add that. And so let's say if I add this internal link somewhere, let me just show you an example. Let's refresh the SEO score. Yeah, where did it go? Okay, sorry. Yep, I added the link now. Let's refresh the SEO score. And now you see that there is one current link that we have. SEO score has gone up as well. So this is how you can optimize. And also the internal link, dot has turned into green. Now moving on to external links, it says try to add 4 external links from different domains to your content. And so this says that you are not insecure about the content. You are trying to give more and more value to your users. So try to add information from different domains which can give more value to users and add them on your page, on your content. It says no common citations found. So if the top 20 pages have any external link from different domains which is common, it will give you those suggestions here if there are common external links on the top 20 pages. You can click on see more, and then you can go into videos which says opportunity. So that means that none of your competitors have video on their content, and if you add a video on your content, you will get some brownie points and you will have some leverage because none of your competitors have videos. You can click here and you can add an embedded video as well. That's fine. List items. So try to add content in the form of list items, in the form of bullet pointers, numbers, and that will add more readability to your content. And then comes the tables. So try to add tables to your content. There is at least one table required, and these are some ideas from your competitors who have added the tables already for this particular topic, so you can get some ideas. But let's say if you want to add table all by yourself, you can do that here by adding this table from here, and then just add information in it. And we have something very fantastic, and that is prompts. So if you want to write a prompt and generate content, or rewrite the content, or if you want to generate table using prompts, you can do all of that here. So add a greater than sign, and then you can write the prompt here. So let's say you can also create library of prompts. So this is one of my prompt from the library, which says write a score for using organic essential oils for skin based on variety, cost, benefits, and effectiveness out of 5. Write the details in the form of table with 2 columns separated by line. I click on run prompt, and it will literally generate the table for me along with the content in it. Here you go. And it will also give you the sources from where the content is getting generated. So you know exactly where it's coming from and whether it's factual or not. And now let's go ahead to optimize and see. We will see a green dot on table because now we've added one table. I see a question. If you add a table with this, will it be responsive when placed on the WordPress blog? Absolutely. So we have WordPress integration. There is a plugin of outranking available. You can simply integrate outranking with WordPress, and it will put up the table in your page, and it will create the page for you, a draft page. Along with that, it will add the table, images, everything as it is. And then you can change the style and format if you want to, a little bit here and there as per your requirement. But it will definitely put up the table the way it is right now into your draft page on WordPress as well. Moving on to statistic, it's telling you try to add facts, figures, and numbers in your content. You have 35 facts, figures, and you need to add some more. And these are some facts and figures from your competitors. You can get some ideas on what they are adding in the form of facts and figures. And the last one is plagiarism. So if you want to run a plagiarism scan, you can run it, and it will take around 10 minutes. I'm not running it right now, but you can just grab a cup of coffee and come back and see your plagiarism score. Anything above 6, 7 would be worrisome, but without ranking, it will be not above 4. Even if it does in rare case, there is an option fix with AI. It will fix the plagiarized content on your on your editor right away. My account only shows up to external links. I'm not sure what do you mean, but yeah, please send me an email on support@outranking.io, and I will definitely help you out. Share some screenshot or something so that I can get an idea of what you mean, and I can help you out with a video or something that will instantly help you to fix it for you. Support@outranking.io or support@outranking.io. You can use any of these email IDs, or you can also reach out from chat here. If I don't reply straight away, you will definitely get a reply on your email ID on the same context. So yeah, once you're done with this, you can move on to the last step in the workflow, that is publish. Before we go on to publish, let me just show you something about prompt. So let's say you want to write content for this particular topic. You can simply add a greater than sign and just write your prompt here. So let's say write less than 100 words on continuous professional development and networking opportunities, right? You click on run prompt, and it will generate content for you on the basis of your prompt. Here you go, right? So you can do all of this using prompts as well. So only one thing that I would like to tell, also, if you want to rewrite the content, you can do that as well, right? Like you can simply add the prompt here, and you can say the rewrite the content in the form of bullet points format. You can add a semicolon, and you can click on run prompt, and it will convert the content in the form of bullet pointers. So that's one thing that you can definitely do here. Here you go. See, so this is something that you can use and generate content as well. And now moving on to the last step, wherein you can go to publish. This has been very helpful. I'm glad that I attended it. I have been using several other tools for writing, and I've forgotten how powerful outranking is. Thank you so much, Juan. That was good to my ears. Thank you so much. So yeah, we are on the last step right now, that is publish, and you can download all the images in zip file from here. You can download markdown version, clean HTML version. You can also install outranking plugin on WordPress, and there is an API key available in your accounts. You can use that to integrate it, and you can create pages on one click. There is also YouTube link available. You can use YouTube. Okay, I'm sharing with you guys link to the sources that you can use to understand how to use outranking with the latest videos. So I have shared one link for the resources. Please use that and you will get a lot of information from there in the form of videos. So yeah, let's quickly go back as we are running out of time. So yeah, and if you want to generate a doc, you can click and it will download a doc file for you. You can copy all content and paste it. If you're using some other publishing tool, you can just paste it and everything will be as it is. Like it will copy everything, tags, videos, images, everything as it is. If you click on all in zip, it will download everything about zip file. You can also, we have integration with Google Doc as well. If you click here, it will generate a Google Doc for you. If you want to share it with your team, click here and you can share with with your team with edit view rights, and yeah, they will have access to this content as well. So yeah, that's about it, and let's move on to our presentation, and that is about automatic optimization. I will quickly take automatic optimization, which is something very phenomenal. Let's go to optimize. Let me change, let me mess up with the title, let me mess up with the description as well. Let's refresh the SEO score. It will go down obviously and has gone to 55, right? The title and description has turned into red. Now, what you can do is, let's say if you're optimizing existing web page and everything is not good, it's in red and yellow, you can simply click on automatic optimization. Select everything that you want to optimize at a go and simply click on start. It will give you optimized title. It will give you optimized description, and then you can simply use it and get done with it at a go. Here you go. So this is the title. You can generate more if you want to. You can edit it. Click on accept if you like it, and the title is replaced. And now you are moving on to the description. Title has turned into green now. And now here are some description. If the one that you like, click on accept. Description is changed. And now we are adding missing common terms. This quick it is for you, right? Like it saves a lot of time. And now it will try and add multiple keywords in the passages that has been written here. So you're not targeting one keyword at a time. You're targeting multiple keywords in your content. Here you go. So it will, so this is the H3, what is life coaching, and this is the content below it. And it will try and add this many keywords in it by rewriting the passage for you. Here is the rewritten passage. Once you look at it, into it, and if you like it, click on accept or discard it. If you click on accept, the content is replaced, and now you are targeting all of those important keywords straight away. So this is how you can move forward by targeting more and more keywords which are important, and go ahead. And you can see that everything is turning into green, but don't force to make everything green. Sometimes certain things are in yellow. That's fine. It should match your use case. That is important, right? So let's go ahead, and we are done with this. And that is automatic optimization that I was talking about. And it provides automatic optimization for all most of the important SEO elements that you have here. So we are done with the 5 reasons, and now we have 10 more minutes, and let me show you the rest part of using the tool. So let me go to present, and now let's go on to the next slide. This is the science behind quality output. So how outranking generates the content? So the input is outranking considers the top 20 ranking pages as background research to feed advanced AI with quality research and factual output. So this is the input that it is taking in the form of all the count, all the word count, all the top 20 pages content that is there, and it puts into in the form of background research. And then on the basis of that, it generates the output, and that is generating titles, outlines, optimized first draft, or even using automatic optimization and other AI functions. So it considers those top 20 pages and additional URL. If you add, all of those has been counted as background research to generate the output. And this is for the LTD users when I talk about consumption. So an SEO document with around 20 to 25 outlines can consume up to 200K to 300K AI characters. So it's not that you have, let's say, 10,000 AI characters, 10K AI characters, and it will be enough for a document to generate a first draft. You won't be able to generate first draft because it will add background research and then it will generate the output for you. So this is the minimum AI characters that it will consume. But let's say if you're optimizing existing web pages, you don't need a lot of AI characters. You can simply add your URL and then create new document, and it will not consume your AI characters. So still, if you are using um, you know, optimize existing web pages, you will be able to do that. Is there ever a problem with hallucinations in outranking? I'm primarily asking for the purpose of writing medical type articles where you would not want false information in the article. Absolutely want. That is why we have custom background research. So look into the top 20 pages, remove everything that you don't like, which does not have good information. Keep your background research so neat and clean that the output that comes out is absolutely fantastic and factual. So that is very important. So this is the consumption of AI characters that will go around. And as I understand, like if users are from AppSumo purchase, you might have around a maximum, 200K or 2.5, 250K AI characters. And that might not be enough to generate first drafts or something like that. So if you want to use outranking to scale content from scratch or by using AI technology, let's come on to the big offers that we have for this month. So here comes the big offers. And big offers we have for LTD users as well as the new users who have registered on Outranking. So first of all, let me talk about LTD users. So we have 3 add-on plans right now. And if you want to go ahead and generate more content, 2